Anti-Afro Spengalis. This is a brief intro to the section of Photons Live you're going to hear. I have to make sure I put this on the record up front. Nowhere did I ever say it's against any law to shower someone with gifts, whether it's a man showering a woman or a woman showering a man with gifts. Go for it. Reverse the roles. Live it up. Everyone has their personal preferences as far as how they look at gender roles and what roles they function in. No argument. It's your money. Do what you want with it. The caveat is it's got to be your money. The problem is Dumpsey didn't use his money. Dumpsey stole from the feds. That is the difference. He didn't earn the money that he was passing out. The $3.99s, the $4.99s is stolen money. He didn't earn it. He claimed he provided services to clients and didn't, but sent in the billing sheets and got money back. He even got to the point where he was using other people's billing codes. So that is the difference. Pay the money, but at least make sure it's yours and it's not stolen. You're going to hear a discussion with Tiff P, Stargate, and Photon. And it's about Dumpsey Spears and his wife Latasha and the bullshit they're wrapped up in. More emphasizing on the fact that Dumpsey D. Derell, Dumpsey Spears, perpetrated a horrendous, criminal, catastrophic, and self-destructive fraud. Yes, we'll say destructive as well because he perpetrated being a counselor slash therapist and he wasn't providing the services. And the chickens are coming home to roost. They're gathering up at the barn door. They're determined to get in. He needs to be held accountable. All those years that he spent lying on others, falsely accusing others, slandering others, threatening others, paying people to do the same. All the while, he was going through all of this exclusively, primarily stealing money, saying he was providing services and he wasn't. He just filled out the forms and sent them in and used clients' names and got paid for it. I'm just making sure the history is documented, is reasserted. We're not going to ignore the past. It has to be placed in context. Any and everything I say about Dumpsey, to this point, you can't even say it's by no means commensurate to the time and the frequency and or the intensity that he has talked all kinds of shit about me individually, Rev G individually, AFW friends and supporters individually. You don't even have to factor in group. He engaged in these personal attacks based on lies. So the truth will be told, and that's what you're going to hear. So don't touch that dial after you hear. Buyer beware.
I mean, he's been put under the dirt. I mean, I know AAS don't have no empathy for the dude, but I mean, I don't want to keep doing that to him. I mean, he's been body bagged.
They're
He's
hard.
got four in the chat. He's
Listen,
got four in the
okay.
chat.
Look, I'm just speaking generally. Never like underestimate a fucking psychopath or sociopath or you know what I
Well, what
mean?
you mean? You're saying
Like
he's a psychopath, or so
no,
you're
I'm
saying D
speaking
Darrell?
general. Like don't underestimate, man. Look, never underestimate a low life. TC no. That's why he said factual. Never underestimate a fucking low life. Okay? Never.
And don't
How
get me
low can
wrong,
you
because I
fucking
mean,
go?
D Darrell could get his numbers up if he start really.
I'm
It
not even
goes from
talking about
4 to 10 to
him. No,
20.
like
He's
why?
just not really sticking
So, Todd,
with
I
the
have a
content.
question for you.
Yes.
Why are you and others so like interested in him and talking about him? Even when he try to like dismiss himself from situations and all that, you're super interesting.
Because he's gonna
Kid's
get this
super
work. Because
interesting.
he's gonna get
Smoke
this
is
work.
super interesting. P
Hey,
is
hey.
super interesting. Like a lot of y'all men are super fucking interesting. Why do y'all focus and zone in so much on Darrell?
Okay, since you said
He made a
Photon
lot.
and other people, you said
Okay.
Photon and other people, so that means it's not just for Photon. Because he's a liar, and he needs to be shown to be the liar that he is. All the crap that he got involved with, he
To be
accused me
fair,
of doing it.
anti, not to cut you off. To be fair, we know he is a prolific liar. We
Well,
know
that's
that.
that's not good enough just to
Wow.
say he's a liar. We need to show
No, we
what
all
he's doing.
well, well.
He needs to be
You
shown for
know.
what he is. All the lies he told,
Well, we know he's a liar.
but no, we're going to show it though. Just saying he's a liar is not good enough. He slandered a lot of people.
Shit, public record is show. I have no comment, but I'm just saying. Some
Yep.
things we get ourselves into.
But he
You
lied.
know,
He still slandered people and paid people to file false police reports or false reports. Excuse me. Let me make noise. So no, he has to be shown for the liar that he is. He continues to lie on everyone else to this day. So we should just ignore him.
mm, I can't speak for you.
No, I'm just throwing it out there. He gets to be ignored and just let it go because he doesn't want to talk about it. He owes us an explanation for having that child abusing wife work in his office. That's illegal.
Baby, look, baby.
She's not supposed to be working in there.
Anti, I'm not gonna get into all that. I don't.
I
I
didn't say
don't.
you had to get into anything. I'm making the
I
factual
know,
statement. She should not be working in that office. He's violating the law, and so is she. And she should know better.
and I feel you. I'm gonna say I don't know, and I'm being very honest with you. I don't know like the legalese as it relates to all that, but I will say overall,
What you mean? Ain't you a lawyer? You don't know the legalese. Not to
no,
cut you,
like
but come on.
I don't practice every area of the fucking law. I just don't like. I don't. I'm not gonna. No, like if I don't know something, I don't fucking know how to like. Yeah, no. Anyway, and I'm me. I'm not. I'm not. Anyway, next caller.
He lied,
Yeah, cause he's a fucking liar, anti.
but what he's done wrong, it needs to be shown because he's accusing people of doing the things that he's doing. So that documentation needs to come out. He provided no documentation of what he claimed. He owes that.
Fuck. I lost my train of thought. I think what I was eventually going to say, like certain things that are happening, like it is what it is. Like we've all doxed each other. We've all been doxed. A lot of stuff is public record. So it is
Dempsey
what
was
the fuck
never
it is.
doxxed. He was never doxxed. He came in 2016 or 17 before I posted and did a video telling everybody where his business was. And plus,
But
he's a public
anytime,
servant.
what I'm saying is, whatever the fuck is, allegedly going on now, or may not be, whatever that shit. Anybody will be able to type that shit up. Oh, God, anti, you know what I'm saying? I can't quite articulate what I'm trying to say. But if anybody, like, it won't be no speculation, don't nobody have to throw 20 on 10, no sauce or nothing. It just is what the fuck it is. Like,
The
you're
only
going to be able to type
doxers,
that shit in.
the
It's
only
not going to
doxers
be
is
doxing.
Mona
It's
De
going to be
Leon
going
and
in
the
Google.
people she gave information to. Those are the only doxers, all the co-conspirators, because she went into Social Security and stole the information.
Yeah.
That is doxing. Everything else that they say is doxing is not doxing.
No, I hear what you're saying. You're
And
getting
did you see the type of content D Devel's making these days? I mean, he's making like, are you having problems with stalkers? Are you having issues with managing your day?
yo.
Do you not know
I
how to
was
make
waiting for that
breakfast in
bitch
the
to say
morning?
my name,
Can you
child.
not know how to get the
Dockers.
dick up?
I had
It's
to,
like,
I had
what
to,
is
Oh
I had to
this?
Lord,
ask
I
somebody.
was
I
just
was waiting for the nigga to say my fucking name.
I was
Oh God.
say hello to keeping it
Look,
gang, and now Samba Queen just popped up in the chat.
because Sarah, this is a open, friendly. Come on now,
We haven't seen keeping
we
it gang
are
over here in a long
family.
time. And we haven't seen
I don't.
Samba
Come on
Queen.
now.
She's the
We
one that
are
started all this with D. Darrell. You
family.
and Samba
Everybody get
Queen.
it
Ain't that right,
right. The lake is
Tiff P?
open.
What do you mean
Samba
started it? Like, what do you mean? What
That is
started
so
what?
funny. Who is Cupid Gate?
Well,
Is that
I think Samba
G
Queen was over
Gates?
there with Sexy Toy Lady, and they got Tiff P to really spill the tea on
What
D.
tea?
Darrell.
I ain't
Well,
never
the fact
spelled
that
no
you and
tea.
him, oh, come on,
What?
come on.
I'm sorry. Let me let you finish your
You
statement.
had Samba Queen got it out of you one night, if
Got
I
Oh,
what out
remember.
of me?
Where you just started saying, explaining all this stuff about how he came over your house, and you just got real descriptive, and he got very upset about that. You forgot he got very upset that you was telling them about your business, and I think that was the night that Samba Queen was asking you about his private, and you don't remember that. She was like, well, she was asking some
Huh?
real crazy
God.
questions.
Sorry, fuck off and stop laughing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry.
but a lot of those that was a setup though,
Okay.
because a lot of things that Tiff P said were not true. That he's got a bunch of bad bitchs and he had a portfolio.
Anti that no,
What you
that
mean? How
is
do you know
true.
that? I mean, shit. I
Anti
mean,
that is true. That is unfair for you to say that.
right.
That is true.
No, it's not.
I
It's true. No. How does
What?
he have a
no.
bunch
You
of
be
bad
hating too
bees?
hard. What you
How can he have a
mean?
bunch of bad bees when
Child.
he's got floppy junk and he has to steal money from the feds to
Listen.
you can't have
He's a
I
a
good
lot of
singer.
listen.
He's a good singer. Number one, you know,
no,
he's
Listen.
dark. He has he's chocolate. What did Flacco say about him? He's
That is G
chocolate.
Gates. That
uh-uh,
is G
no,
Gates.
no, that's not no,
No,
Do
uh-uh.
no,
you
anti. That's
have
not
his?
fair. Anti.
You got his? No, keep me the gate, yo.
That's
I
not
have
fair. I
not
done
been
seen
doing lives
pictures.
this
Listen,
late. What
anti.
happened was I took some time off so I can hang out
Sure. These bitches be
uh,
busting it wide open, child.
with
They
my
Okay,
look,
but
YouTube
how can they
friends.
bust anything wide open when he has floppy junk? What is he gonna put in there?
child,
I guess he
listen,
can go get a dildo or something.
baby, look,
But who
anti.
wants to be
I'm
with a man? Wait a minute, who wants to be with
anti.
a man who brings him a dildo? That is ridiculous.
Oh,
What
oh,
is that?
anti.
What do you have a
Who said?
penis
Who said
for?
he brought a bit? Who said he brought a dildo? Which one is
Okay,
it?
if
Let
he
me
has
see.
floppy junk, what is he busting wide open?
No, I'm talking about the
Nothing.
women. I'm talking about the women who bust it wide open for him, sending videos. I'm telling you, anti. You don't
Okay, you're
lose
talking when
respect.
you said that. When you said
Sending
that, I
him
thought you meant in person.
videos.
But you said he's got bad bees. You were
Yes,
saying it like they were
said
coming to
yes.
see him, but that does not fit
Sure,
because if you have
anti.
floppy junk, oh, wait a
And
minute.
you're
What you're
not gonna,
saying wasn't making no because I'm
baby.
because you were saying I have the 6 hour live stream. Photon, you can run it.
Anti.
You were talking.
Sure,
You
listen.
said he's got a bunch of bad bees that he the bees that he f's. You said that the bees that he does not. You didn't talk about any photo on a video. You made it clear that he was the bad bees that he f's. You said
Yes,
that. Okay, so how are
yes.
you doing that with floppy junk? So he's not busting anything wide open.
Listen, all first of all, anti, like this situation has been going on for over years, right? Number one, okay, over years. Number one, number two, I don't know, what the fuck he got going on regarding whatever he needs to do to fuck these women. All I'm saying is what?
Stephanie, you don't. I have the live. Don't even try to do that. I have the live
Listen,
stream. You were pumping
listen.
him up.
Tiff P.
Yeah,
You were pumping him up.
I've always pumped him up. Y'all know I used to fucking lick the fucking ground he walked on. Like, what
Okay,
you
that's
talking about?
okay. But you were
What else you
you put
did?
it out there. I think it was a setup.
Sure, I look.
You
I
put it
don't
out
look.
there that he was this bad dude that he has all these women that just
He
swoon over him. Okay,
anti. He
okay,
does anti.
okay.
You
Tell
don't
me
have to
this.
believe it. You don't have
Okay,
to believe me. These bitches threaten me. These bitches. I have emails of them
because
literally threatening me.
I agree with you. I don't doubt you, but they
Oh,
threatened you because just like
Here's
you were
my
mad
email.
when he was going over to the beef sector giving money, they were mad because they were getting less money. He wasn't busting anything wide open with floppy junk.
But
I am a woman. How
that's
can you have sex with a
oh
flaccid penis, honey? How does that happen?
anti.
Preach,
Listen,
Bengali, preach.
You got to get
no.
out. I'm kicking you out if you come over here with a damn dildo. Are you serious?
Look,
That's
baby,
Hey,
crazy.
Mickey
anti
B.
doing the most. Anti, listen.
Isn't that insulting?
Yeah.
That's
And Tiffy, were
insulting.
any of those women that was hollering at you, were they in the sector or some adjacent
No,
sectors?
no, there was no. I swear to God, outside
It's crazy.
sectors.
Oh, in
Them,
Texas.
I don't know where the fuck. Like no, like these hoes. No, I got multiple. Like these bitches were mad.
Because of
Like
the
But where were they
money.
from?
Tiffany,
Because of the money. Because
Was
of
it
the
Queen
money.
whatever the
Sanity?
fuck.
Was it
These
Raw
hoes
B?
was nah. That shit was crazy.
Ain't you hear
That shit
Pasta,
was
T
crazy.
Cream?
You say who?
Okay.
No, I'm talking about women, like other women, like getting at me,
Yes, I agree.
being
I
threatening.
Yeah,
I'm
because of the
dead the fuck
money.
ass.
Just like you got
Now,
mad.
now,
Just like you got mad, Tiff P. When you got mad when he started giving money to people over in those other sectors, because
yo,
people are talking about. I'm
Alex,
sorry.
just I just have to interrupt just for
Sorry.
30 seconds. Al Show said the only thing Derell is busting wide open is his bank account. Okay, keep it going. I'm a mute. I'm a mute. I'm a mute.
See,
That's
I
the
just
quote
want
of the
to see. I done
night.
got
That
sucked
is the
in.
quote
I
of the
done got
night,
sucked
Al.
in. I'm gonna back out. I done got sucked
For the
in. But I'm
morning
gonna tell
time. That's
you.
the quote of the
I,
morning.
No,
I
no,
just I
Tiffy,
just
can
want
you
Tiff
address
P.
that?
Okay, Photon. I can send you the 6 hour live. Do you want it?
Yes,
Send an answer.
yes. So, and it's of Tiff P.
You
Yes,
gotta
the
be
whole
drunk,
thing.
girl.
No, it doesn't matter about the drunk. I want to make sure we're clear
Yeah, I'm a
about.
drunk. I'm
You
drunk
said the
answer.
bees that he f's, and
Yeah,
I there was
hey,
no effing. There's
oh
nothing
my
effing going
God,
on.
Anti, you cannot,
Tiff P
Anti,
How
I am
can
was
there?
not
You said he has floppy
lying.
junk.
handsomely
I
rewarded
have
for pumping
never,
Darrell
ever,
up.
I have
Yeah.
talked.
Tiff P
Look,
was handsomely
look,
rewarded.
Anti, I'm about to call you out on this shit because it's about, no,
But
no,
you said
no,
it. You
no, no,
said it.
no, no. I'm gonna tell you what I don't appreciate, and it is what it is because I support narratives and all that shit. But that shit, when I was laid up with that nigga on my birthday last year, whatever, and
Uh huh.
and his wife hacked into all his devices and all that
Right.
shit.
Uh huh.
And what's the nigga name that do the God damn it. What is his fucking name? Oh fuck. He loves wrestling. God, I can't think of his name.
We on
Shit.
lock?
Yeah, no. LV.
Okay.
LV was blowing this nigga phone up like all
Mm-hmm.
day. It was horrible. It was horrible. So all
Blowing the
that
phone up for
shit,
what?
that because his wife like hacked into his fucking shit.
Oh. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay,
And
but that's
y'all
his
said that
problem.
was me the whole time. And that was
Somebody
not
did it.
me.
Okay.
I don't, I
It
mean,
wasn't you.
it is what
Okay, but
it
what does
is
that
what
have
it
to do
is,
with the situation about him perpetrating that he was busting things wide open when he has floppy junk? It doesn't compute.
baby. So, anti
He's
seen
tr-
messy boots at
I'm
the
not. I'm
moment.
not. I'm just going by
Anti,
your live stream.
look,
You said it.
look,
You
look,
said it.
look. No, I think he said, I don't think I said that.
You said
Uh-uh.
effing the bees that he f's,
Yes, that
the
is,
bees that he
what,
has, the bees that they're mad at
what
you
that,
over the money.
but no. And anti, that was my understanding at that time. He does have a lot of women. He
Okay, do you
do.
think that he could go into a park? You remember that day when Photon was in the park at midnight and the sister, went up to the sister and she willingly spoke to him and didn't say, "Get away from me. My God, you're a creep." What do you think people would do if Dumpsey tried to pull a woman in a park who's sitting on a park bench at 12 o'clock at midnight? You think it'll work?
He wouldn't do that.
Yes. Okay. He would. The only way he would be able to do it if he pulled up his car beside the bench so they could see he has a nice car or something that's leased. But on his own, he couldn't pull a woman on a park bench at 12 midnight.
Oh,
They would be freaked out.
I'm tired. I know you hate his fucking guts, but this man pulls plenty of fucking women.
He because he flashes cash right away.
Well, I mean,
Not he doesn't have any conversation. Like there are dudes that can have a conversation and women are going to swoon. He has to bring up money and material goods immediately,
I
or
hear
they're not
you.
going to be interested.
You not sucking me into this because you know this
Uh-huh.
man gonna crucify me on the goddamn
I don't care.
cross. I
That's
know
okay
you
because
don't
he.
care. And see,
No, when
that's the thing.
I
You
shouldn't
don't
say I don't
care.
care, but I'm not saying I shouldn't care about
This
you.
nigga
But
gonna
I'm
call
saying,
me every other fat bitch and nasty bitch he didn't call me
Nah, he
before.
don't make content
okay,
no more.
okay,
Man,
but
fuck
you
that
should.
nigga. That nigga,
Okay,
yeah. No, I'm not getting dragged into
Let me
this shit.
clarify. I don't care thing. I didn't mean I don't care about you. I'm only
You
focusing
don't
on the
care.
facts. No, you
You
said
don't
it though.
care.
But
You
you said
don't
it.
care.
He's
Yeah,
got the
I said
floppy
it because
junk,
you don't care. And I'm not getting dragged into the shit with y'all because you know this nigga gonna go on a fucking psychopathic, like, fucking rampage.
but he should never have done
And,
that. He should never have done what he did.
but he's going to do it. And I'm not getting sucked into y'all's fucking bullshit.
Well, he should have done the things he did. He did. He get the impression,
Whatever. I hear what you're saying, but yeah, no.
and he does not have all these women. Because I want to ask you a question. If
He does. He's
okay, I want
whole
to ask you a question.
crazy.
I want to ask you a question. Okay, if a man has all these women, wouldn't they still? Can't you see that online? He does not attract women.
I
All
don't
he does
watch
is
him
give. All he
online.
does. No, all he
I
does
don't.
is throw money around. So without throwing money around, let's not even talk about money. No money. Can he pull a woman without mentioning money or showing a car? Photon, can you do it?
No, 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 no. Don't put me in it.
That's
I'm
Please.
what
just
I'm
asking you.
saying.
No, Photon already showed us he can do it online.
Look.
What do you mean?
Anybody who,
There's no women over here. Where's
no,
This
the
in my
woman
shit
in the,
funny
opinion?
as
Where's
no,
hell.
beautiful Bernice?
the woman on the bench.
Oh,
Did
okay.
you not? What
Yes.
about the woman on the bench? Were you afraid to talk to her?
No,
And
no, not at
that was
all.
like 10 years
Did you have to show
Yeah,
her
ago.
that was
money? Did you have to
that was
show
10
money?
years ago.
Did you have to show money first?
No,
Did you have to show pull up in a car like a fancy car?
no.
Okay. Who do you
And
think would have been more successful, you or Dumpsey? Who would have been more successful?
Derell never showed me money first. He didn't have to do that.
I'm not going to argue with you on that because that would be futile because I wasn't there. But but I know what went on afterwards. You were mad when he was giving other people money.
Yes, I was. I was very
Okay, so
upset.
that's all I'm saying. I can't vouch for what happened initially.
But
But
yes,
if you
I mean, I made it very clear. I was very fucking upset. Yeah, that shit made
okay,
me
when you
snap,
first saw,
crackle, and pop.
you mean to tell me if you saw Dumpsey with no money and no car or photon, you would pick Dumpsey by looks? Are you serious?
Look, I think it's dealing with. Please don't put me in. I think it
I am
deals with
putting
just
you in.
confidence.
I'm
It
because
deals
you're
with
the only man
confidence.
here.
It
Yes,
deals with
I'm
You're the
confidence.
anti.
no, you're the
I
only
put
one here.
anti. I put you in the same bag as the real, the mind fuck, the
No,
mind
it's
fuck,
true.
the
It's
mind
true.
He's
fuck.
a
Have
psychologist.
to
A
just
person
answer.
getting your
No,
mind,
no,
the mind
Dumpsey is
fuck.
full of Dumpsey is full of it.
I have
All he
to
does is
interject
push
real.
money.
I have
Who
to.
else is pushing money around?
I have to
Sorry.
interject for somebody from the chat, keeping it gang set. It ain't tricking if you got it. That's what Dumpsies did say.
I don't have any problem with the dude giving. I'm just saying, comparatively speaking.
No, I got
Comparatively
no.
speaking,
It's
yeah,
totally tricking.
yeah.
Even
Go
if you
ahead,
do got
yeah, go for it. Give the
it's
money.
definitely tricking if you got it or if you don't. I
Yeah,
mean,
but he stole the
any
money,
man who
so
has
that
to
shows
pay a
you.
woman
Okay,
for
Ooh,
the
that
fact
ooh,
that
good point.
okay, the fact that he
Stay
had to
on that.
steal the money, the fact that he had to steal the money to
Allegedly,
ooh,
keep up the play. He did
ooh.
steal it because it's in the documents.
Oh
It's
Lord,
in the documents in the state
I just
documents.
passed out.
Anti, I'm not getting sucked in this vortex because you know
There,
this
it's
man is a
no, it's not being
monster,
sucked into anything. No,
and
I'm
I'm
talking
not
about
being
we got
crucified on the
disciplined.
cross. I will
He
not be
got
called another
disciplined.
fat nasty bitch by this
Why don't you
man.
call him floppy doppy if he calls you fat?
Listen, because
Unadulterated back, he just
listen,
woke up. We is
Why
popping
don't you call him?
fireworks.
Why don't
I
you call
listen.
why? Why don't you?
I,
Oh, actually,
I'm
you not say
focusing
that.
on my health and my wealth.
I
Okay.
understand, but
I'm
how
about
could
to
you
get
let some man
surgery,
abuse
all
you?
that shit.
If a
Like
man
he
had
won't be able
floppy
to call
junk,
me a fat bitch again.
okay, why don't you
Um,
call? Why don't you say anything to him then?
that's not my
He,
ministry.
wait a minute, he's not skinny and Mr. Universe. He's got a pot belly and a gynecomastica.
Ooh,
I
Yeah,
oh
don't
Lord.
even know
I
what
just
that
passed out
means.
again.
I can't even pronounce that, anti. Number one. Number two, you hate his fucking guts. Let's be
it's
clear.
but that
That's
doesn't
number two.
matter.
Number
Doesn't
three,
matter.
I see him differently and I dealt with him
He has a
differently.
pot belly and
No more crying out,
gynecomastica,
Charity.
talking all kinds of shit about me and my
And
friends.
anti. Somebody fucking like it. I
That's
like
okay.
it.
But I'm saying he's comparing other people and talking about other people's bodies, but nobody can say anything about his body. He's calling you
No,
fat, and he's
no,
got a pot
no, no.
belly and
No,
floppy junk and
people can,
female breasts and
Chat,
people,
gynecomastica.
people can say whatever they want to say, but
Yes?
you understand. You have the
chat,
same type of influence that he does. When
chat.
certain
No,
people
no, I
say
don't.
certain things about a person, it hit differently.
I
So
don't
even
give
if I
total and
was to get up
complete
here and talk
strangers
crazy about him,
$400
nah,
for
it's not gonna
nothing.
hit as hard as him get going live and talking crazy as fuck about me, and you know that.
Okay.
You know
He
that.
talks, he does that to everybody. But my thing
Exactly,
is,
because he can.
no, he can't. He
But
lies.
But you know what
Chatsy
I'm saying though,
has
Anti.
an
You
important lawful
understand what I'm
update.
saying.
The new
Mhm.
law is if you fly anybody out now, it's traffic.
Trafficking.
Who getting food? Who getting flat out?
I think the Dumpsey, okay, Dumpsey again, it's the way he's too pushy and he is a liar. And he has to steal money to impress women. Other men don't need to give any money to do anything. Why do you need to be showing money and material goods?
I'm gonna say this. When I'm about to go. I'm gonna leave this shit alone because he gonna be mad. But I'm gonna be very honest, and this is my truth, and this is where I end it. And I ain't even heard everything that he said, but I will say whatever, like the things he said about me and went live and all that and whatever. Most of that was true. I didn't hear it all, but most of that was true, and it was very humiliating. It was very hurtful. Um,
Okay.
yeah, like he like most of the stuff. I didn't hear everything he said, but from what was reported back to me, most of that shit was not lies,
But
and that
he's an
hurt
abuser.
me.
He's an abuser. He's disrespectful. And that just goes to show he was never about it anyway. To go publicly and do something like that. Just like Carrie Ann. When she and Nikki became no friends anymore, she comes to internet and sells people gave her money. What is that? This is vindictive crap. I mean, he's vindictive, he's a thief, and he's a liar, he's a deceiver, he's a criminal. He's unindicted at this point, but he is a criminal. He has ripped people off. The state documents say it. And this fool is up here telling the world that I'm doing that. I ain't never in my life been questioned by the feds about stealing no damn money. Okay. He is the one that got raided. He is the one who has the state documentation that he stole from Medicaid. It says it right there on the paper. And he needed to steal the money. He needed to steal the money in order to perpetrate that he has money, that he's flexing. His house is underwater. He's got a $133,000 tax lien. He don't got it like that.
Yeah, I mean, if
The
he
one,
had it, he would be paying his taxes, Tiff.
yeah, 133,000. I know what happened when you get paid as a
I
contractor.
hear y'all, but
They don't take
I
taxes
don't
out.
get. Listen,
You need to
y'all
pay
dox
your
me. I
taxes.
look. I owe the tax people. I stay beefing
Yes,
with the goddamn tax people.
yes, yes.
So
They piss
hell,
me off every year. I got to
hell.
fork out like $12,000.
Look,
Okay, every year to
no,
Adam
fuck
to
that.
get to
They
come up
lying
with
trying to
it.
say I owe them
Yeah,
about 100. The
yeah,
devil's a
but
liar.
yeah,
I
but
ain't going.
he did not put money aside for taxes. Me and my partner used to go through that every year. We have to loan each other money. Okay, thousands of dollars because one of us wouldn't have enough. So we started putting money to the side. He doesn't do that. He just got the money and spent it. And he wasn't even earning the money. He was saying he was providing services to clients and he was not even seeing the clients. He was billing without seeing them.
And
He
I
did
hear
that.
you.
He
Like
did it.
you're more into like the truth about the shit. Like
Mhm.
I hear you. I hear you. All I'm saying is I'm a mind my black ass business. Overall, I didn't appreciate the nigga humiliating me. Um,
I
that's
can't
it.
tell you how
That's
to
all.
respond to that, but he wouldn't humiliate me. If I had been in your shoes, honey, he would been run off the internet for floppy junk, and he's trying to humiliate me and call me names and say I'm fat. You can do something about being heavy set, but there's not much you can do about floppy junk.
Well, apparently pills.
No, not all pills work. And then pills can have the opposite effect because what if there are sometimes when they take that medication, they have to go to the emergency room because their erection won't go away. And that's very dangerous. So
Look,
either way,
and Ty, you know you're going so deep.
that's true though. It can have the opposite effect. But
You know you're going
he does
so
not have
deep.
a bunch of girlfriends. He does not have a bunch of girlfriends.
Oh my
He moves.
God. Are you
Okay.
serious?
No,
Really,
they're
Anti?
after money. They want money.
Well, look, whatever they want. Like that shit is a thing.
He's
That
not
shit is a thing. Them bitches were madder than his fucking wife.
for
These
the
are
money.
facts. These are
For the money.
look, whatever it was.
It's not because he has good sex and stuff.
Well,
No.
oh, Anti, I'm so not getting into this with you publicly. I'm not because you know this horrible man is gonna try to crucify me on the fucking cross.
He's not
Um
virile. He's not virile. He's not. He's had those. Does he have diabetes?
I have no,
And why is
not
he
that I know of.
blaming a vasectomy on not being the floppy junk? That is not true. Why is he doing that?
Oh, anti shady fucking boot y'all.
No, I'm serious.
Anti have you fucked up out here in these
You know what?
streets?
Did you forget? I mean, it's not your issue. Do you forget that this fool sat up here and said I tried to rape a man? That I tried to jump on a Mexican DICK and had sexual harassed a dude? He was
Anti.
running all these stories. No, he was
I
running
am so
all this lies.
I'm so glad to have you on the line.
He
So we can talk about.
lied, and I'm telling the truth.
And listen. He is a diabolical liar. But again, like you're kind of a ghost to us. There's a lot of fucking like
No,
very
no, to
information.
us,
Come
a
on,
lot of people
anti.
have seen. No, 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 no. Stop it right there.
There's about
There's a
five
lot of
different
people who have seen me
pictures.
just because. No, that's okay. I'm not a ghost. People see me every day. I just don't make it a habit to meet up with people who would like to get me raped and murdered and tortured. Does that make any sense to you? You want to go
Yeah,
meet
that does.
somebody?
I can
Okay.
get there. I can
Well,
understand that. I done heard people
okay.
talk very crazy. Humble King had a lot of fucking plans for you, which was not okay. But just for
He's not the
example,
only one.
um,
He did things he should never have done. Many things. He attacked many innocent people who never did anything to him. So maybe the
and
floppy
Ty, you're
junk.
mean and horrible too.
No, no, I'm not.
Both
I
of
only
y'all are
respond.
mean.
No, oh my goodness. Don't compare me to that freak. He's the one who attacks people who are unprovoked. Calls them registered sex offenders. He's calling Taz a registered sex offender.
Oh,
Saying Taz beat
I hear
15
you.
white women.
I can't get into that because I don't.
Nyla has a $5,000
Oh
butt. She has
Lord.
surgery. She has this and
Anti,
what?
I can't speak on that because I don't fool over
Gerald is a
there.
member of NAMBLA and a child molester and all this.
Uh,
Who says stuff like that about people? And it's a lie. He said all those things. And we know why. I knew there was a problem. I knew no dude is going to sit up here talking about another woman's wife, another dude's woman, and talk about having sex and just constantly publicly talk about sex. Only if he's not getting any.
He
If he
denigrates every woman that falls out with him, to be
no,
fair.
no,
To
even
be
before he
fair.
falls out, he makes it happen. He'll just start talking sexually about them. You don't even know who they are. That's because of his situation. Talking down on people's marriages and relationships, saying you ain't getting none from your wife or your husband. No, that was his reality. And that
That's
wife of
what you
his
think,
sounds very
anti.
mean. She sounds very mean. If she's going to beat down a 5-year old, how do you think she's going to feel if her husband can't break up? What do you think she's? How do you think she's going to feel?
Anti. You know. You see, this the mind fucking part of the game. Y'all mind fuck people.
No, we don't. He
Yeah,
should not have made
yeah,
up
y'all break
lies.
that shit down.
He should not have made up lies about people. He made up lies about people, and somebody brought the truth out about him. He shouldn't have done what he did. You can give him a pass if you want. I'm not giving him a pass.
I'm not giving him a pass either. I'm just
He
saying
spoke on
I
everybody
don't want his
sexually.
wrath.
He
I
spoke
don't
about me sexually. He said, I'm not getting into DICK. I'm a lesbian. I'm a carpet muncher. He spoke about me sexually for the longest time. The longest time.
I hear you. I understand.
Okay. So at
At
least,
least most of it was lies, and he didn't know you,
okay, but that's
and didn't
okay.
get to know you personally, and tell the public everything about you
Mhm.
personally. So at least you know what I mean. You got the privilege of a fucking lie. It's very hurtful when somebody gets to know you, and just like fucking just oh god, that was
Okay.
awful.
That makes even, it makes him even worse. To be lashing out at you, what's the
He's
reason? I
always
mean,
been worse. Like, why wouldn't he lash out at me? Like, that's him.
I
It was
know that
just
you,
my
but
fucking turn.
okay, so I have to call you out for something else you did. You got
What?
on that 6 hour live stream and you said, listen, everybody, D. Derell, he's really different offline. He's really a sweet person. He's very,
Who?
like, he's very
Yes.
kind. And
Well,
what?
well,
What? Someone who
well,
calls, verbal abuse you for no reason?
well. Okay, Anti, you're getting deep. But okay, me
It's
and
not
Darrell
nice.
known. No, me and
That's
Darrell
not
have
nice.
known each other for years. And so he's present. You don't meet like the big bad wolf, like, and
Okay,
then
okay, wait a minute. He's online being abusive and then offline he's nice as pie. It would be the opposite. Somebody would
but
try to play it
no,
off
no,
online.
I'm following what you're saying. I just hadn't felt that wrath for a very long time. That's all I'm saying.
That's
I hadn't
deceptive though.
experienced.
It's deceptive. He's deceiving many people. He's deceiving the government. He's deceiving his family. He's deceiving his children. He's deceiving the internet. He's deceiving his clients. He's deceiving contractors. He's deceiving so many people. How dare this fool try to talk about me and my friends? We don't have any of those problems. Everybody's got problems. We don't have legal problems. Like, are you serious?
Baby, anti.
And he lied about saying he has 15 people working for him. The PP loan says 4 people. What
Oh,
happened to the other 11 people? What happened to the other 11 people?
honey, we gotta ask if it. Look, ain't my time to watch it, child. It's not my time to watch it. Um, it is what it is.
He's an embarrassment to the profession. Coming on here saying
And
clients' names.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I do.
Should keep a separation from.
I do. I feel you on that. Um.
And where are these bad bees? He used. What is her
Oh
name?
God, Anti, you want to really like
But you said
fuss
it
about
though.
that?
But you
I seen
said
them
that. You said he got
because
these
I
bad
seen
bees
it.
that he
I
f's.
said it because
But
I
you don't
seen
know.
it.
Okay, just like they don't know whether you're doing anything because they're not in the room with you unless they were. How do you know he was
Look,
effing these
shady
bees?
boots, shady boots.
How do you
No,
know?
I didn't say. Well, I might have said that. Whatever. But what I said is he got bad bitches throwing pussy at him. On
I know.
and real okay, anti. I'm a, listen. When I forward you, look, I can't forward you the pictures because that's
I'm
like
sorry,
revenge porn.
but why? But why would
Okay,
somebody? Why would
that's
somebody be?
revenge porn. So I can't forward you that.
Okay,
I can forward you the
I
threats
can go
when these
right
hoes was
now.
threatening my
I can go
ass.
right now on my phone and get a dude with a big D, get four dudes with big D's, and set those pictures up and act like they're collages in my
Mm.
phone. Can I not do that? Here, look at the bad
Oh
D's that I
my
got. I can do that.
anti.
Can I not do
And
that?
oh my God.